Welcome back. Today, we're exploring a groundbreaking concept that could redefine the very essence of democracy as we know it. I'm thrilled to introduce you to the ideas presented in Douglas Rushkoff's thought-provoking book, Open Source Democracy: How Online Communication is Changing Offline Politics. Picture this: a world where the principles of open-source software transform the way we govern ourselves. Rushkoff argues that just as open source has revolutionized technology by encouraging collaboration and transparency, it can do the same for our political systems. But what does this mean for us? And how can it change the way we engage with politics? At its core, open source democracy is about harnessing the power of collective intelligence. It's about moving away from the traditional top-down approach to governance and embracing a more participatory model where everyone has a voice. Rushkoff draws a compelling parallel between the evolution of the internet and the potential for a similar transformation in politics. Think about it. The internet started as a government project, but it was the open, collaborative spirit of its users that truly unleashed its potential. From the early days of bulletin boards and chat rooms to the explosion of social media and user-generated content, the internet has become a platform for people to connect, share, and create in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. Now, imagine applying this same principle to democracy. Instead of relying solely on elected representatives to make decisions on our behalf, what if we could engage directly in the legislative process? Rushkoff envisions a system where citizens are actively involved in shaping policies, much like open-source software developers collaborate to improve code. This isn't just a utopian dream. Rushkoff points to real-world examples where this kind of participatory democracy is already taking shape. Take, for instance, the rise of online platforms that allow citizens to propose and vote on legislation. These platforms empower people to engage with the political process in a meaningful way, breaking down the barriers that have traditionally separated the government from the governed. But here's where it gets really interesting. Rushkoff argues that open-source democracy isn't just about voting or petitioning. It's about creating a culture of collaboration and continuous improvement. Just as open-source software is constantly evolving through the contributions of its community, so too can our political systems adapt and grow in response to the needs and ideas of the people. This shift requires a new way of thinking about citizenship. It's not enough to cast a ballot every few years and then disengage. Open-source democracy calls for active participation and a willingness to engage in ongoing dialogue. It challenges us to move beyond the us versus them mentality that often dominates political discourse and instead focus on finding common ground and working together to solve problems. Rushkoff also highlights the role of technology in facilitating this new form of democracy. The internet provides the tools we need to connect, communicate, and collaborate on a global scale. From social media platforms to online forums and virtual town halls, technology offers endless possibilities for engaging with others and sharing ideas. But it's not just about the tools. It's about the mindset. Open-source democracy requires a fundamental shift in how we view power and authority. Instead of seeing government as a distant entity that dictates from above, we must recognize it as a platform for collective action and decision-making. Of course, this isn't without its challenges. Rushkoff acknowledges that opening up the source code of our political systems will require a significant cultural and institutional shift. It will mean rethinking the role of elected officials, the structure of our institutions, and the way we approach problem-solving. But the potential benefits are enormous. By embracing open-source principles, we can create a more inclusive, responsive, and dynamic form of democracy. We can tap into the collective wisdom of the people and find innovative solutions to the complex challenges we face. As Rushkoff puts it, the survival of democracy as a functional reality may depend upon our acceptance, as individuals, of adult roles in conceiving and stewarding the shape and direction of society. This is a call to action for all of us to step up and take responsibility for shaping the future we want to see. In conclusion, open source democracy is a powerful reminder that the tools for change are within our grasp. By embracing the principles of collaboration, transparency, and participation, we can transform our political systems and create a more just and equitable world. So, let's take inspiration from the open source movement and start rewriting the rules of democracy for the 21st century. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploration and discovery. I hope this episode has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to think about the possibilities of open source democracy. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep dreaming of a better future.
Visit brightlearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.